Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, I'm playing a series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I forgot that I had this in my fridge. I don't even remember when I bought it. But I checked it, it's still in date, so we cool. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's a super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yam around about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside my truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. That is not the case in this particular instance. Because like I said, I don't remember when I bought this. I mean, I might have bought it after work, but I don't think I did. I think maybe I got it from Whole Foods. Yeah. But hopefully it helps me out because, actually, no, I got this at Jewel. I do remember when I got this. It was like a little while ago. But, sure. Hopefully it helps me out because I am a little bit tired. What with the after work and everything. So what the fuck is it? What are we doing? It's apparently from Petey's, and it is, boom, it is Bing Black, made with blackberry juice, B vitamins, vitamin C, caffeine, and ginseng beverage. So for all intents and purposes, I'm going to say I think it's an energy drink. Can we get a better picture of the thing? Maybe. Ha 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 ha. Is it the thing? No. Oh, yeah, okay. Ha 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 ha. Sure. See, I got this at Jewel, which is a supermarket chain in Illinois. I bought like a bunch of different flavors, I think. I have to go through and check my fridge. I buy a lot of stuff to review, and then I'll get to it eventually. So, but like I said, this one's still well in date. I've got like 6 months, so let's find out if it's any good. Again, it's Bing Black, made with blackberry juice, all that good stuff. Be good. Smells nice and fruity. Let's give it a go. Okay, Petey's. I see you. Making yourself known. I appreciate that. That's actually pretty good. Delicious and refreshing. I mean, delicious might be a bit much, but not by a lot. Yeah, no, this is actually pretty good. No high fructose corn syrup. I'm guessing apparently it's made in Colorado. Go Colorado. 120 grams of caffeine. That's not, I mean, it's not nothing, but it's not like a whole lot for, energy drink standards anyways. Apparently also has 120 grams of potassium. 8 grams of sugars, 5 grams of added sugars, so not too terrible. It's actually really nice. It reminds me a little bit of like a Red Bull, but like less ass tasting. And I've made my opinions of Red Bull known. Like, I'm fine with Red Bull, and actually, to be fair, a lot of their, like, flavored Red Bulls I actually like quite a bit. The only problem I run into with them, to a minimal degree, is that they're ultimately built upon the, let's refer to it as the Red Bull flavor platform, which is that, they're using the Red Bull formula and then just building on top of it. So you do get a little bit of the Red Bullishness, but not too much these days. They've got it pretty well worked out. I think they know that their product kind of doesn't taste that great. At least the regular stuff. I can't get into it. So with this, it has kind of a similar flavor profile, but instead of getting to that point where, it sort of devolves into like a little bit of an aftertaste of Red Bull, it doesn't do that, and it's just tasty. So, yeah. But it's actually really nice. It has a lovely bite to it. It's almost too tart. Almost, but not quite. It's nice. It's very, the tanginess of it, the tartness of it, it gives it that sort of nice kind of, biting sort of refreshness. A refreshing flavor. That's more what I should have said. It's genuinely really good, and like it actually has a nice blackberry flavor to it. It says that it's made with blackberry juice, and I believe it in this instance. I really do. There is definitely, it doesn't taste like it's just, chemically constructed flavors. Like there's a freshness and a vibrancy to it that, like I said, you don't always get with these things. And I appreciate the fact, too, that they're not trying to go the route that a lot of energy drinks are now, because they've sort of moved away from sort of like the X Games, video gamer image stuff, and a lot of them now are trying to do mental cognizance and blah, 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 and pre-workout and all that nonsense and shit. This is like, fuck it, man. It's just a good tasting energy drink. It's not trying to promise you anything that it isn't. It's got sugar in it. It's not trying to be like, oh, we're zero sugar. The only thing they do is they're like, no high fructose corn syrup. Which, to be fair, I don't care either way. Some people rag on the high fructose corn syrup. It's like, meh. But no, it's really good. Like, genuinely, I like this a lot. I lament the fact that it took me so long to get to this and that I left it in my fridge for such a long time, because this is really good. In fact, oh man, that tartness will get you at the end. Going all Popeye the Sailor Man. So here's the thing. 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes and yes. And here's the thing. This doesn't just taste good by energy drink standards. This just plain tastes good. I would not on the regular drink this just because it's still 120 milligrams of caffeine. You just don't need that much caffeine on a regular basis. You don't. Don't tell yourself otherwise. Excuse me. I was trying to hold it back. Couldn't happen. Unless you're like Crank from the movie Crank, which his name wasn't Crank. Jason Statham from Crank. There you go. Then maybe you need 120 milligrams of caffeine on a regular basis. But, no, it is one of those things where it's like, if Bing ever decided to just make a soda out of this and lower the caffeine content a little bit, I'd be fully on board. It's really tasty. The fruitiness is really nice. Like I said, it's got that nice tartness to it. It's a very crisp, refreshing. You feel good drinking it, And I'm not saying I'm not a food scientist. I'm not saying it's good for you or anything. But, you don't feel weighed down by it. It doesn't feel as chemically as anything. It's good. It's just really tasty, and I like it a lot. And if I'm recommending it to people, you know what? Yeah, again, absolutely. I think, if you're not into BlackBerry, probably not going to like it. There is a tartness to it. But again, I'm not a huge tartness person. And it's still within my threshold, but everybody's going to be different. But other than that, it's just a nice, fruity, really good tasting drink. There's no chemical taste, no weird aftertaste or anything. It's 100%. If Bing from Denver, Colorado, man, if they ever want to go over there and start filling up stores and doing that stuff, you have my full support. And if you need a spokesperson, I'm just saying, I'm willing to shill, folks. I'm willing to shill. I'm 37. I can't keep getting by on my looks alone. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of the day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. You want to go over there and have yourselves a truly Bing-tastic rest of your life, apparently, because, I've got other ones to try, but this one was good, so hopefully the other ones won't let me down. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated, but what you do if you can't do all the time, I know I can't do all the time, because you're going to do, folks, you're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me, I know it, I live it, I'm out there with you in it. And even when we have delicious, I'm going to say delicious and refreshing. They said so, and I agree. Even when we have delicious energy drinks to keep us going, which boy, oh boy, do I need to crash after this, though. We are going to have days that are going to be stressful and frustrating, and when we do, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, Do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're from Denver, Colorado. And maybe you're over there and you're like, well, damn it, Brandon, guy on the internet. Yeah, Bing's been around since 1874. And, it went over there and it helped us go over there and fight off the alien invasion of 1874, which you never heard about in the history books because the government and something and, cover-ups and all the stuff and everything like that. The sad reality is like it's probably just some, like, it's definitely not an alien invasion. It's probably just something that just, the American government did terrible things to innocent people because, boy, oh boy, they sure like to do that sometimes. Definitely back in the day. But anyway, let's get off that line of thought. But instead, maybe you're just over there and you're like, yeah, it's been around forever and it's fantastic and you should be drinking it. Well, I am drinking it. And I'm probably going to go over there and get some more of it eventually. I mean, not right now, but, it's pretty good. I like it. Good on you, Denver, Colorado. And I apologize to anyone from Denver, Colorado who the government dicked over. Not on behalf of the government. I'm not taking that shit on my shoulders. But, I mean, for what it's worth, I feel bad for you. Oh, I feel a little bit wacky. I haven't slept a lot. Ooh. Anyway, bye.